Alright, I had a couple extra hours today, so I'm gonna go ahead and take the beach cruiser apart. But before I did that, I noticed that this part right here that holds the wheel, it was bent all the way out here, and it was kind of crooked and whatnot. So I had to bend it back in and then grind a little bit out so that that's working right. It's slightly bent, so I had to bend it back into shape just a little bit and pinch it in because it was too wide. But I'm going to go ahead and get the cranks off and get the forks. I'm going to have to buy a new handlebar holder because it just has this up there. That's all there is, if you remember the handlebars. Yeah, big huge sissy bars are going to be on top of that thing. So some people call them ape hangers. I just call them sissy bars. That's what I grew up knowing in my ass. So, oh, this is the other thing. I don't know if you guys saw it when I first posted it, but look how fat this chain is. And what's crazy about how fat this chain is, I mean, this looks like a motorcycle chain. It is actually the right measurement for a regular bicycle. So it's just going to look wicked having a big fat chain on a bike. You guys remember the pedals? There's some rims that I want to get for it. It doesn't have a back wheel, so I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to get these or I'm just going to put a regular rim on it for now. But there are some wheels on eBay that I'd like to get, but they're going to run me a little expensive, so I'm not sure exactly when I'll be able to get them. For now, I'm going to start taking apart the bike. I'm going to get it stripped down, probably get it primered as soon as I can, and then put just a mock wheel on it for now to get it all functional, including I've got a parts bike out back. It's an old mountain bike, and I can use a lot of parts off of it just to get this put back together once I get it painted. But that's first order of business is getting it painted, taking all this apart and then painting it, stripping it down and painting it. Let me get all my stuff right. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. There we go. Got the frame, the sprocket, got the cranks, the forks. Here's all the bearings and everything. One of the bearings had come apart. I know how to piece them back together, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna clean all that up and re-grease it. I'm not exactly sure on the paint scheme. I know it's gonna be a satin red, but I don't know if I'm gonna go with black as the accent color or not. So stay tuned. We'll see what happens. Alright, the stripper worked, and then there was still some undercoating. I didn't want to have to lay down more stripper on it, and because I mean nobody wants extra stripper. So I went ahead and sanded the rest by hand. See, my hands are tired, but I got all the main parts stripped. I've got just odds and ends left. The handlebars are going to stay chrome, so I don't have to worry about those. But all these little pieces, which basically, I don't know what they're called, but they're like bearing buckets that go into the hub and into the crank. So this stuff needs to be done. Oh look, my satellite radio hooked up in here, hooked up to the stereo. That way I've got freaking satellite radio. I think these look pretty good still, so I'm going to leave these black. I don't have to touch these. These are what holds the fender. The fender's right there. That's the front fender. I need to either try and make me or buy a back fender. I'll probably end up trying to buy one. I still need to sand down and strip the sprocket and pedal crank, and maybe just sand the seat post down and get that sanded. But that's all I got left, because I said I'm going to buy the new handlebar holder, and eventually I'm going to get new rims, maybe new tires. I'm not sure if I want to go with the black. I think I want to try and get some white walls so it has that old school look to it. Once I got in here and I started sanding it way down, I don't know if you'll be able to see this. Anyway, right here, that says 2009 05, I believe that's the month that this bike was actually created, and it says Good Friend. So I don't know if that's the name of the company that made this beach cruiser, Good Friend. But I like the job that they did. I like the design of the beach cruiser. I mean, it's really pretty. It's got a nice look to it. It's not as old as I thought it was, which is not a problem. I thought it was, whoops, I thought it was older. We got serial numbers on the bottom down here because California, this is where this came from. This is the beach cruiser that Efrain gave me out there in California. There's the serial number. I don't know how to look up serial numbers. What's that? I guess that's an E. That's an A9E31261 is what that reads off as. Out in California, I don't know if they still do it, but I know a long time ago we had to register our bikes. That way, if our bike got stolen, we had a way to claim it as our own. And so who knows, this could be a stolen bike. I'm not saying Efrain did it. Just saying, Efrain didn't do it. But I mean, along the way, I had several bikes stolen when I lived out there. I'm hot. I turned the air conditioner off because I was trying to use the whatever that is, die grinder, angle sander. But I'm glad I'm scratching it up now before I put paint on it. Ooh, so anyway, that's what's going on with this. Hopefully I'm gonna see about taking some video out when we go camping. Today's Thursday, tomorrow's Friday. I'm home a little early. I got to make one more delivery in the morning, and then tomorrow afternoon, Friday afternoon, we're headed out to go camping. So this is basically the progress that I've made on the beach cruiser. So thumbs up for a beach cruiser. Hopefully I can get this painted soon. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that tonight or if I'm going to do it maybe next weekend. But I've got a little bit of oil on it for now, just so that it doesn't rust between now and then. And that's it. Thumbs up. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Rate, comment. That's the thumbs up. Comment. Tell me about your beach cruiser. If you had a beach cruiser, if you had anything old school or just something. I don't know. Tell me something. Tell me you like my channel. Tell me you hate my channel. Tell me whatever you guys freaking want to tell me. I don't care. I love you guys' feedback. Thank you very much for watching. There's a beach cruiser frame. See y'all later.